Top of the sixth inning, George Fox trailing Linfield 1-0 with Tim Wilson, the leadoff hitter. Arguably the most potent offensive player for this Linfield Wildcats baseball program. Up to bat, lines one hard foul past the third base line as the first pitch from Ranta is delivered. Right behind Wilson, we'll see Harlow. Tim Wilson 1 for 2 on the day for Linfield. A good fastball missing, however, by Ranta for ball 1-1 count for the sophomore Tim Wilson. A junior academically, sophomore eligibility-wise, a transfer out of the University of Washington after he lofts the next pitch out of play for strike 2. Tim Wilson kind of the head of this monster, a three-headed monster for Linfield. Great backdoor pitch by Brian Ranta. Wilson wanted none of it, did not attempt a swing, and Ranta continues to be tremendous with his location today. That will be strikeout number 6 for the Bruins ace. Jordan Harlow steps into the batter's box now for the Linfield Wildcats, the left-handed hitter. Up to bat, 1 for 2 on the day with a crucial single back in the first. First fastball lands low for Ranta for ball 1-1-0 count that Harlow works with. Now the 1-0 pitch on its way. Fastball also dying down in the dirt again. Brian Ranta, his pitch count now continues to accumulate around, now at 90 as our statistician Mike Biggsworda informs me. Here in the top of the sixth, so it'll be interesting to see how much further Brian Ranta can go in this one for George Fox against PLU last weekend. He went 7 1/3 innings. Now the pitch lined into the glove of the shortstop Hunter. Throws over to Dixon in time for the second out of this sixth inning. Good at-bat defensively there for the George Fox Bruins as Harlow is retired after the 6-3 putout. Kramer Lindell up to bat now for the Linfield Wildcats. Lindell 0 for 1 on the day with a walk back in the fourth inning. Lindell batting .317 on the year, 7 doubles, 40 hits. First pitch from Ranta flies low for ball 1. Lindell, a speedy runner for these Linfield Wildcats. Fastball outside for ball 2, 2-0 count to Lindell. Kramer Lindell with 25 RBI on the year, a stellar slugging percentage of .548. Ranta's 2-0 offering on its way, fastball down the pipe for strike 1. 2-1 count with 2 outs for Kramer Lindell. Bases empty for the Wildcats in the top of the sixth inning at Joe Etzel Field on the campus of the University of Portland. And this fastball misses high for ball 3. Kramer Lindell now ahead of the count. Let's see what he works with. He'll have a free swing here for one of the more power-privy hitters of this Linfield offense. He'll take a swing, hook it into the alley in right field. It'll get down. Lindell on to first, chugging for more, and he'll be into second with a stand-up double. And that'll raise the applause of the Linfield faithful who have turned out in purple full at Joe Etzel Field on this early Saturday afternoon in late April. 2 outs, 1 man on, that's Lindell on at second. And for Brian Ranta, that is going to be just the third hit of the day that he has allowed. It's the first hit he's allowed in 5 innings. The Linfield Wildcats led off this game with 2 consecutive singles, and since then, Brian Ranta has been supremely consistent. Kyle Chamberlain, the catcher, will step up to bat now for Linfield. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1, a 1-0 count with 2 outs. Trying to drive home his buddy, Kramer Lindell. And his next pitch swung on and fouled, maybe off a body part there of Chamberlain as he winces lightly, looks to be okay. Step out of the way of the batter's box, and the home plate umpire will issue him the unspoken courtesy. Sweep off the home plate a little bit and take his spot behind Josh Rapaz once more. Chamberlain regathers himself and steps back into the batter's box now as the left-handed hitter waits for the 1-1 offering from Ranta. Fastball high, ball 2. Boscovich on deck for the Linfield Wildcats, trying to get his engine turning as he is 0 for 2 on the day. The pitchers will switch out baseballs here as the umpire replenishes Ranta with a new piece of cowhide. Lindell remains on at second, takes about 2 strides away from the bag. Arana eyes him up and now deals. Swing, fouled along the first base line by Chamberlain. Chamberlain is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his previous at-bat. Had one of the most crucial at-bats all the way back in the first inning when he drove home Jordan Harlow, or Tim Wilson, I beg your pardon, with the sacrifice fly RBI. Count is 2-2 for Chamberlain right now. Rana remaining patient. His pitch count nearing 100 now. Deals. Almost got him there. Playing a little shin music, if you will. Misses inside as it's a 3-2 count. Full count with 2 outs. Lindell stepping off at second. Rana looks over and now delivers. The full count pitch. Swung. Lined over towards second. Israel has his hand on the ball and throws over towards Dixon. So the Bruins get out of a slight jam here in the top of the 6th inning. It remains a low-scoring contest as the 2 aces trade punches and barbs. It's Linfield 1, George Fox nothing as we head towards the bottom of the 6th on Baseball on KFox.